I'll do a head-to-head, detailed comparison of the 2026 Citroen C5 Aircross PHEV vs the 2026 Kia-Sportage-PHEV, covering powertrain, electric range, charging, interior/space, tech and safety, driving feel, pricing/availability, and which one fits different buyers. I checked official/spec and manufacturer press sources to make the key numbers accurate for Europe/North America where they differ. Quick summary. Citroen C5 Aircross PHEV, more comfort-focused, larger battery, regional WLTP figures show substantially longer electric range, and very roomy, aimed at buyers who prioritize comfort and pure electric. Kia-Sportage-PHEV, sportier/more mainstream package with stronger on-paper combined power, standard AWD, about mid-30s miles of EV range, EPA, and widely available dealer/service network, a more practical, value-oriented crossover. Powertrain and performance. Kia-Sportage-PHEV. Turbo 1.6L gasoline engine plus electric motor, combined output 268 HP and 271 lb-ft depending on spec, standard AWD on PHEV models. Offers brisk acceleration for the class in a 6-speed automatic. Citroen C5 Aircross PHEV. Plug-in hybrid version pairs a 150 HP petrol engine with an electric motor in Citroen's new STLA-based family. Combined output figures differ by market/trim, but manufacturers present it as a comfortable, efficient setup rather than a high-performance tune. Citroën emphasizes 125 HP electric motor with the PHEV and overall system power around the 195 PS mark in some specs. Battery and electric-only range, important, WLTP vs EPA differences. Citroen C5 Aircross PHEV. Citroen's materials state a 21 kWh traction battery for the plug-in hybrid and claim more than 62 miles, WLTP, in electric mode for some PHEV variants. European WLTP numbers tend to be higher than EPA. Another regional report lists different battery size/range. Some regional press references mention 17.8 kWh up to 86 km WLTP. This indicates region/trim differences in WLTP testing variants, so check the exact trim for your market. Kia-Sportage-PHEV. 2026 Kia cites an EPA estimated 34 miles, 55 km, of all-electric range for the Sportage PHEV. Battery roughly in the 13 to 14 kWh usable range per published dealer/press figures. That gives realistic all-electric city commutes for many buyers. Takeaway: Citroen's PHEV claims substantially higher WLTP electric range, because of larger battery and WLTP test cycle. In real-world/equivalent EPA terms, the Sportage PHEV's 30-35 miles EPA number is likely closer to what a US buyer will see. A European buyer may see the Citroen's WLTP figures substantially higher than Sportage's WLTP. Always compare the same test cycle, WLTP vs EPA. Charging and practical recharge times. Citroen brochure indicates onboard charger options. Typical PHEV 3.7 kW onboard charger commonly offered. Citroen brochure mentions the traction battery and typical home/AC charging optional. Faster onboard units may be available in some markets. Because of the larger battery, full AC charging times will be longer than the Sportage unless a faster onboard charger is specified. Kia, smaller battery, 13-14 kWh. Kia states convenient overnight level 1 charging and about 2 hours with level 2 in some dealer write-ups. Dealer estimates, meaning everyday top UPS are fast. Kia's PHEV also supports regenerative braking and convenient home charging. Fuel economy and total driving range. Kia-Sportage PHEV, combined total driving range up to 470 miles, manufacturer EPA combined range statements, depending on driving and fuel tank, very good for long trips once the battery is depleted. Electric first commutes will dramatically reduce fuel use. Kia. Citroen C5 Aircross PHEV. Citroen quotes high combined ranges for various powertrain options, hybrid variants showing up to 590 miles WLTP for hybrid powertrains, and high WLTP combined ranges for electric long-range variants. For the PHEV, total fuel plus electric range will be very competitive for Europe. Check local spec sheet for official combined WLTP numbers. Interior, comfort and cargo. Citroën strongly emphasizes comfort and cabin space. Citroën uses sofa-style seating, very roomy interior packaging and a passenger-first suspension/ride setup. Also larger touchscreen and flexible storage in recent second-gen model materials. Cargo volumes are generous for the class. Citroën marketing highlights up to large boot volumes in EV/hybrid variants. If comfort and a soft, quiet ride are priorities, C5 Aircross is aimed at you. Kia-Sportage focuses on a modern, practical cabin, improved infotainment, 12.3-inch display plus digital cluster on many trims, and solid build/fit/finish. Cargo and rear space are good for the class. Packaging is more conventional than Citroën's living room focus. Kia tends to edge out on perceived material quality and ergonomics in many reviewer tests. Technology and safety. Both offer modern active safety suites, adaptive cruise, lane assist, collision mitigation. Kia lists available HUD, wireless Apple CarPlay/Android Auto, 360 camera on higher trims. Citroën highlights large central screen, advanced driver assists and new platform tech. STLA family features. Exact features depend on market. Driving feel and real-world impressions. Kia-Sportage-PHEV, reviewers find it brisk and competent, with the PHEV's Turbo Plus motor delivering a sporty shove and composed handling for the class. Good value and predictable dynamics. Citroen C5 Aircross PHEV, emphasis is on plush ride and comfort rather than sporty handling, great for relaxed cruising and electric-first urban driving. Some reviews praise the quiet cabin and long-range EV capability on WLTP variants. Pricing and availability. Kia-Sportage-PHEV, Kia lists starting prices. US example page shows MSRP starting in the low $40K region for PHEV trims before options, but local market prices and dealer incentives vary. Available now in many regions with broad dealer support. Citroen C5 Aircross PHEV, European launch/pricing announced for late 2025/2026 in many markets. Citroën marketing shows competitive pricing in EU segments. Examples, reports note PHEV from Euro 39,000 in Germany in recent press, but local pricing will vary. If you're in the US, availability and exact trims may differ. Citroën's strongest presence is Europe.